Hey April. Okay, I hope you can hear me. So I am recording this for you. You may wonder why. And this is the first time I've ever done this. And, so I'm kind of scared. But I want to do this. Can you see me? Okay. Okay, so I wrote you a spoken word, and this is the first time I've ever written a spoken word, and this is the first time that I've actually ever said a spoken word out loud. Well, since it's the first time I'm actually writing it, kind of hand in hand. I guess you can tell that I'm nervous. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is because the words I'm saying, well, I want to express how I feel. And I don't want to make it sound lectury, and I don't want it to sound like I'm begging you to come back. I just want to express it how it is. So yeah, here it goes. Right. April Rose Nibro. The impact this woman has made on my life has been nothing but amazing. I was smitten by her personality, and I knew on day one that I was done for. She barely spoke some words, and I was drooling hardcore. The butterflies were aflutter, and my words were a mutter. She captured my heart without even a stutter. We would hide in the shadows, speaking in whispers, flirting non-stop, grins stretched from ear to ear, saying things only for the other to hear. No longer were our hearts in fear. To say I was falling was an understatement. But not every day was full of sunlight. We had our first fight, and I didn't even know why, only to come to realize that we both had monsters deep inside. We confessed things that we both wanted to keep hidden, and said things we thought no one else would ever hear. We pushed on to understand the other more and more, and our mindset in the future was in store. I knew then and there was no mistake. I had fallen deep in love with April Rose. When I dared to tell her my heart beat Rose, I love you. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. She answered me with speechless silence. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. As her mind came to process the words I spoke, I stared at her with endless hope. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. I love you too. I swear that's when my life really started. From that day onward, we were happily in love, and I knew she was the one that God sent from above. The smile she gave me, no one ever gave before. Her love gave me strength comparable to Hercules times 4. She is the best part of my day, my love and my mate. We would go on these cute internet dates of the doctor who made us smile and sing of walking 500 miles. We would stare and stare for countless hours, sighing and smiling at the luck we shared of having met the other one who really cared. We were both broken before and scared to love, but it came naturally to us like the flight of a dove. Sure, we aren't perfect and we'd have our fights, yelling and screaming, tears running of flight, but even in darkness there shone a light. See, we would always get through hand in hand, because no matter how badly we hurt the other, we always knew that a day apart was not a day to be seen, because our love was too strong to ever stay mean. Now, I think she thinks that she hurts me more than she should, but I know it's not intentional. She means well and tries to push me away to protect our love, but I wish she saw herself as I see her, as a beautiful and caring woman whose love knows no bound, who even when crying is the cutest person you'll ever meet. Even when she breaks down and pushes me away, the image of the love of my life has never strayed. See, I want her to know how much she really means to me. She feels like she has to let me go and leave me be to be with someone who deserves me, but she doesn't realize that she deserves me as well. See, I've gone and visited hell, but she's the one that I need to tell. Your love saved me. See, I want her to know how much I need her. How before her I was still very broken. How my true feelings were never ever spoken. And how I would not trust in others as I should. And I never really cared as much as I could. But her light made me a better man. She made me want to expand my lifespan. To spend every minute of every day with her. And to spend every breath I had to tell her that I love her. I gained strength to protect her, even if she didn't need it. I gained confidence to be her man, even if she didn't need me. I gained more from just loving her than any small pain she could bring me could ever take away. I want her to know that she is worth everything in the world. That the thought of losing her makes me want to hurl. That she does not have to carry her thoughts and sadness alone. That for the rest of her life she would be the queen of my throne. Nothing she can do would ever break my love for her. Nothing she could say would ever make me go away. Nothing in this world would ever stop me from marrying this woman. Not even her. If you were to ask me if it was worth it, I'd say yes in a heartbeat. If you were to ask me if even if the negative outweighs the positive, I would look you straight in the eye and say that was impossible. With a love as strong as ours, the positive will always win. I don't need someone who will cater to my every needs. I don't need someone who will never hurt me. I need someone in my life who wants me as much as she does. I need someone in my life who loves me as much as she does. No one else can come close to that. I need someone like her to keep me in my place when I'm doing wrong. I need someone like her to keep me grounded and strong. Because that's what happens when we fight. Even if it goes on throughout the night, the outcome has always been the same. My love for her has grown more fiery than tame. No one else comes close. No one else can compare. April Rose is the love of my life. The only one who will be my future wife. I love you. How do I stop this? It's recording. April Rose Nebril. The impact this woman has made on my life has been nothing but amazing. I was smitten by her personality, and on day one I knew I was done for. She barely spoke some words, and I was drooling hardcore. The butterflies were aflutter, my words were a mutter, and she captured my heart without even a stutter. We would hide in the shadows, speaking in whispers, flirting non-stop, grins stretched. Oh my god! It's so hard. Alright. April Rose Nebril. The impact this woman has had. Oh my god. Alright. April Rose Nebril. The impact this woman has made in my life has been nothing but amazing. I was smitten by her personality, and on day one I knew that I was done for her. She barely spoke some words, and before I knew it I was drooling hardcore. Alright, take two.